Think you're saving fuel every time you hit the pump or idle your car. Think again. Most drivers are wasting hundreds of dollars a year on habits they swear are helping, but are actually sabotaging their mileage. I'm about to blow the lid on 6 of the sneakiest fuel myths that everyone believes, even the people who think they know better. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only save money and fuel, but you'll also discover the biggest fuel-wasting secret hiding in plain sight. Something that almost no one talks about, yet costs drivers more than any of the other myths combined. Watch until the end, because the final myth will completely change the way you drive, and could save you hundreds of dollars this year alone. Trust me, missing it means leaving money in the tank. Literally. Myth number 1. Warming up your car for 10 minutes saves fuel. Ever notice people sitting in their cars, heater blasting, thinking they're giving their engine a spa day? I've seen it hundreds of times, and every second they idle is like tossing money out the window. That whole warm it up for 10 minutes before driving advice? Total myth. It stuck around from the days of carbureted engines, where yeah, a cold engine needed a few minutes to wake up. But your modern fuel-injected car? It's smarter than that. Sitting idle doesn't make it more efficient. It just burns fuel for nothing. I've torn down engines where idling was treated like meditation. You think you're helping, but you're basically cooking money in your driveway. The funny part? Cars actually reach their optimal operating temperature faster when moving gently. Roll slowly, keep RPMs low, and the engine warms itself while saving fuel. And the cost isn't small. 10 minutes of idling daily? That's several liters of fuel a month, gone. Your wallet feels it, the environment feels it, and honestly, your patience does too. So next time, skip the hot tea and idle session. Fire it up, ease into the drive, and let the car do the work. And don't blink. Myth number 2 will hit even harder. Almost everyone thinks it saves fuel, but it's quietly draining more than your tank. Then myth number 2. Premium fuel always improves efficiency. You've probably seen it at the pump, the fancy shiny premium sticker, and thought, maybe this will save me money in the long run. I've watched drivers religiously dump premium fuel into every tank, convinced it's a magic potion for mileage. Reality check. In most cars, it's like putting champagne in a soda bottle. Totally unnecessary. Here's why this myth sticks. Car commercials, well-meaning friends, and the old-school rule of premium Oakrice better make it sound like your engine will thank you with higher efficiency. But here's the kicker. Modern engines are smart. They're designed to run on the octane rating your manual or sticker says. Drop premium into a car that doesn't need it. And guess what? Nada. Your mileage won't improve, your wallet will feel lighter, and you've just paid extra for a placebo effect. I've torn down engines fueled by the wrong premium before. Nothing exploded, nothing miraculous happened. The real damage? Over a year, you're literally flushing hundreds of dollars down the fuel nozzle. The fix is simple, almost painfully so. Read your owner's manual. Stick to the recommended octane. That's it. Your car will purr, your fuel efficiency will stay intact, and your bank account won't cry. And if you think premium is the only sneaky wallet drainer, wait until you hear myth number 3. It's hiding in plain sight, something nearly every driver thinks is helping their fuel economy, but it's actually doing the opposite. Stick around. This one will make you question everything you've been doing at the pump. Myth number 3. Idling is better than restarting your car. You've done it. We all have. Stuck in traffic, red light eternity, or dropping off a friend, and instead of shutting the engine, you let it hum away. Maybe you even think, better to idle than waste fuel restarting. Spoiler alert, that's pure fantasy, and an expensive one at that. Here's why this myth is so stubborn. Decades of thinking made us treat engines like delicate houseplants that can't handle a little stress. But modern engines? They're beasts compared to their grandparents. Restarting uses a tiny fraction of fuel compared to letting that engine tick away for minutes on end. Seriously, it's like leaving the shower running all day because you might take a second rinse. Wasteful and unnecessary. From my shop experience, I've seen drivers lose liters of fuel in parking lots and driveways because they couldn't commit to that restart click. And it's not just money down the drain. Idling creates extra engine wear, foul spark plugs over time, and pollutes the air while you sit there pretending you're eco-conscious. High stakes, my friend. The simple truth: if you're stopped for more than 30 seconds, shut it down. The engine handles restarts better than you think. Fuel saved, engine happy, conscience clear. Myth number 4. Coasting in neutral saves gas. The classic hill coast trick. People shift into neutral, hands off the gear, thinking they're sneaky geniuses saving every last drop of fuel. I've seen this dozens of times, and every time I want to shout, "Stop!" Because what seems clever is actually reckless and mostly useless. Here's why. Modern fuel-injected cars cut fuel supply automatically when coasting in gear. That's right, the engine already does the work for you. Shifting to neutral removes control over braking, reduces reaction time, and in some cases can actually waste fuel if your footwork isn't perfect. You're trading safety and smooth driving for almost nothing. I've had clients roll down hills in neutral, only to pay for brake repairs later, and I cringe every time. Plus, if you're on a hill near traffic, one wrong move, and you're looking at a collision, and a repair bill bigger than the fuel you saved. The fix: keep it in gear, use engine braking, and let your car's fuel management do its job. Smooth coasting, hands on the wheel, brain engaged. Efficiency and safety intact. Myth number 5. Keeping your gas tank full improves fuel efficiency. You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Always top off your tank. It's better for fuel efficiency and your engine. And honestly, it sounds logical. More fuel, less strain, right? Wrong. That advice is one of those feel-good but costly myths that quietly bleeds your wallet. Here's why people cling to it. Old school mechanics and just-in-case paranoia made topping off a habit. The thought is comforting. Less chance of running dry, more stability, fewer trips to the pump. But modern cars? They're built to handle a regular tank, not a fuel-laden anchor weighing them down. Extra fuel equals extra weight, and extra weight equals lower mileage. That's right, your trusty, safe bet is actually sabotaging your efficiency. I've seen cars overloaded with unnecessary fuel, full trunks, and cargo racks just to be ready. The effect? A few percentage points shaved off your MPG every time you overfill. Add it up over months, and you're talking wasted fuel, heavier wear on suspension, and a slightly more sluggish drive. Imagine carrying around a bag of groceries permanently in your car and calling it efficient. It's absurd, but that's exactly what topping off does. The fix is simple. Fill when you need it. Avoid topping past the first click of the pump and lighten the load elsewhere. Let your car work smart, not hard. Efficiency improves naturally, and your wallet thanks you.